let's talk about getting out of your comfort zone, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm in the middle of an airport, sitting at the gate, and my flight's been delayed. So I'm going to come to you with this video. I'm going to take that as a sign that I should not break my streak of making a YouTube video every single day. And I'm just going to do it right here, sitting at the gate, and talk to you about different times when I've had to get out of my comfort zone, when I've had to get over myself, honestly. And making videos every single day has put me in a lot of those positions. For me, I never thought I was going to be somebody who shared their thoughts like this on a YouTube page, and it's funny because it was both, right? A small part of me watched these YouTube videos and wanted to be a YouTuber, wanted to have a following, wanted to have a community. And sometimes I would be in my room acting like I was a YouTuber, making YouTube videos, but I never thought I was going to be sitting here and talking to you like this. That takes courage to do. It takes you becoming somebody you weren't before. And you're part of that process for me. So I want to help you to be a part, or I want to help you and be a part of your process of getting out of your comfort zone. You see, I'm stumbling over my words. The camera just cut off. Who knows if I'm going to be able to upload this on the airport Wi-Fi, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to find out, and if push comes to shove, I upload it when I land, and you get 2 days or 2 videos in 1 day. It's no big deal, right? But 2-3 years ago, I would have been feeling a weight on my chest. I would have been feeling like I was slacking if I didn't even open this camera up. I had completely come to terms with not doing this. I had come to terms with not uploading a video today. It was a busy day. It was a hectic day. And yeah, I was willing to forgive myself for not doing it, but the opportunity arose for me to be able to show up and talk to you. And yeah, there was still some discomfort. There was still that, hey man, you're in the middle of the Atlanta airport and people could think you're an idiot or think you're weird or think you're annoying or whatever. Or you could view it just like the way I view it and see it as, hey, I'm just talking to a friend. And maybe we're not connected on a call right now, but we are connected now through the internet. And you can speak to me in the comments. So yeah, it's not really any different than being on a FaceTime call. That's how I've had to start seeing it. And chances are, if there's something that is bothering you, if there's something that makes you feel a little bit uneasy when you think about doing it, you just need to reframe it. You just need to see it for what it is. You're giving it maybe too much credit. You're making it more than what it is. That's holding you back. That's holding you back from making the visions that you have real. Because, and I talked to this with somebody who I coached the other day. It was maybe 3-4 days ago, and he was struggling with something, and I could tell he was frustrated. I could tell he wanted to be further along, but it was a new concept for him. And I told him, hey, if you're in a place where you feel like you're not good, where you feel like you're failing, then you're in the area of improvement. If you only do things that you can do, if you're only doing things that you're able to do, how can you improve? You have to find your limit to be able to improve, right? So if we take the example of a building, right? Let's say we want to build a giant skyscraper and have it be the biggest city here in the biggest skyscraper here in Atlanta. Let's say we already have a building though, and we just want to add to the building. We're not going to be able to build a taller building without going to the top of the building and seeing how high it goes. We have to get to the top. We have to see what we're working with, and then we can add on. If we don't know how high the building is, we can't make it taller. we don't know what we need to add to it because we want it to be a specific height. We can't just start adding stuff on it. We have to know how tall it is. We have to know what's going on. We have to get up the elevator. Maybe we have to take the stairs up there. So that's all a part of the process. Just like this video right here. It's a little messy. It's a little all over the place. It's a little whatever. Disorganized. It's not scripted. It's part of the process of me becoming an even better speaker, an even better YouTuber, an even better creator. That's why I do this. That's why I've challenged myself to make these videos every single day. So it just makes me happy that I made the choice to turn this camera on instead of leaving it in my backpack. Who knows if this is the video that blows up? I don't really care. I just know that this video reached you, and that's enough of a win for me. So you got to think about it, right? You're going to get out of your comfort zone, and sometimes it's not going to be how you're not going to necessarily be rewarded for getting out of your comfort zone. You might wake up early, and you might not get the result that you feel like you deserve for getting up early every single day for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But you are going to get results. You have no choice but to get results. And the more you can recognize that, the more you can realize that, the more you can see that happening and pay attention to the little stuff that's happening, the big stuff's going to happen automatically. And that's a message to myself just as much as it is to you. I don't want you to take this as me posing as some kind of guru and feeling like I'm better than you. No, this is a conversation. This is me sharing thoughts to, really, truthfully, this is me sharing thoughts to my past self as well, my younger self. Because I know there are other guys and girls who are in the same position that I was in 4 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe even 1 year ago. Maybe I'm just a week ahead of you. Maybe you just need one little key, and that'll put you right there with me. That's the beauty of life. And I said this, I want to say it was on a video yesterday, but we were put in life together for a reason. We were put here to share life together. And yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable taking that step. Mel Robbins talks about this as well in her book, The Let Them Theory. She talks about going first. And it's something that I've been trying to do a lot more in my life. Just taking that step and saying, okay, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to say hello. I'm going to say I love you first. I'm going to say what I feel. Because we forget that everyone around us is human. Every person that you've dealt with is human. So they're dealing with the same barriers that you're dealing with. They're dealing with the same discomfort. They have comfort zones. They have struggles. They have weaknesses. They have things that they have to deal with. And we lose sight of that because we're so caught up in our own weaknesses, in our own comfort zones, in our own, you name it, that we can't even get there. We can't even realize that everyone else is just worried about their own shortcomings, worried about their own nightmare scenario. And you can make people feel more comfortable in life by just going first. You know how powerful it is if somebody's afraid to tell you that they love you and you say it to them? You know what kind of a weight that lifts off of their chest? You don't want to wait. You don't want to go second because sometimes you never get the chance. And if you don't get that chance, you're going to end up with regrets. And that's something nobody wants. Nobody wants to feel that when you get to the end of your life or you lose somebody you love. You don't want to have any regrets. Even if it's embarrassing, even if it makes you look silly, even if it's not going to lead to what you think it is. Going first is probably the best way to not have regrets. Because you stay in control of your own destiny. Nobody's going to save you or make sure that you're comfortable. the thing that you want to do in life. And yeah, don't mind the voices in the background. Like I said, I'm at the airport. But the thing that's been put in your mind, the vision that's been inspired inside of you, that you're motivated to go after, it's going to require you to grow. It wouldn't excite you if it didn't require you to grow. You want to become a better person. We all want to improve. We all want to take steps forward. So don't run from that. Don't run from the chance of having to improve, or the chance of having to go beyond where you've ever gone before. That's the whole point of life. Every day we step into is unknown. It might look the same, but it's an unknown. And the truth of the matter is, you don't know how many days you're going to get. You don't know if this is your last breath or not. So I know I personally am going to spend the rest of my breaths as much as possible going first, seeing where my limits are, testing my comfort zone, trying new things, meeting new people, and the people who I care about, making sure that they know I love them, that I care about them. If you're one of those people, I hope you know. And if you don't, know that I love you. Know that I care about you, even more than you probably think or realize. And I'm going to continue to work on that, making that more clear. So it's just a blessing that I can sit here with a little camera and reach you, maybe even across the world. Hopefully by the time I post this, I'll still be here in the U.S., but maybe I'm over in Germany by now, and that's also a cool thing. Who knows? I just know that the best is yet to come, and yeah, I appreciate you sticking around, listening, and being a part of this conversation. If you haven't been a part of this conversation yet, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you tomorrow, or on the next video, which should be right here, and the option to subscribe and have more conversations just like this is right here. I'll see you wherever you choose to see me next.